Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for the sign of Scorpio for September 2016. So it's for you, my gorgeous Scorpios, September 2016. This is also going to be very interesting months for you guys. Very interesting months indeed. And I will tell you that right at the beginning of September 2016, there is a very big risk that you are going to take. Very big risk, and you will be presented with this risk. I know that at the beginning of September, I don't want to scare you or anything like that. It's all going to be fine, trust me. It's just the beginning of September. Very first couple of days of September, I wouldn't recommend to start any new projects or any new things, because it is not going to be the best time to start new things, or it's not going to be the best time to start new projects. And this is just the first couple of days. I repeat, just the first couple of days of September 2016. After that point, you can do whatever you like. And also after that point, I'm going to tell you, after the first 2 days of September, there is going to be an opportunity that is going to come towards you, an opportunity that is going to be very significant, an opportunity that is going to be very interesting and very important. And I know that this is going to make you feel very stressed, and I know that this might make you feel very nervous, because this decision that you will make will actually seem like a risk. It will seem like a bit of a risk to you, but you can trust me, it is not going to be risk. It is going to be absolutely fine. That particular decision that is going to come towards you, that particular decision that you're going to make, it is going to become like a challenge, a really big challenge, okay? And that is going to be absolutely fine. But I know that you will feel a little bit nervous. I know that you will feel a little bit anxious, and I would always recommend the black tourmaline. It's an amazingly powerful stone which helps you with the nervousness, which helps you with any kind of or any type of negativity. It's very important, because any kind of negativity that could come towards us from other people, other situations in life, black tourmaline is very powerful, and it actually helps to stop this negativity from coming towards us, or it stops this negativity from our energy getting this negativity by giving us protective shield around our body. That's how black tourmaline works. It's a very important stone for protection, and I would highly recommend something like a black tourmaline, especially when we feel really sensitive, anxious or nervous about any type of situation in our life. It is very good to use stones and crystals to help us to protect ourselves. So basically, the very first week of September 2016, you will take this challenge, okay? And this particular challenge or risk, sorry, I'm keep on calling it challenge and I'm keep on calling it risk. It's basically both things. It's a challenge and it's a risk, but to you it's going to feel like a little bit scary. It's going to seem like a little bit scary. It is going to be the whole new page, the whole new leaf in your life that is going to start to manifest. Now, if you are at a college, university, doing a certain course, there is something else that is going to come towards you. There is an idea, an opportunity that is going to be presented towards you, and it's going to seem very attractive, and you will be wondering, should you do it or not? Should you do it or not? Just go for it. It's what 2016 it's all about. It's all about the changes. It's all about the new energy. It's all about the life-changing energy that is about to shake you up. Can you feel it? Can't you feel this amazing energy already? Can you see the changes are happening already? It's an important time for you to take as many new things as you can and go with the flow, because it is going to be incredible. This particular time now where we are, this is all about the seeds, all about you planting seeds. Now plant the seeds, and they're going to grow really big and really strong later on. Watch it. You will see exactly what I mean. Same for those of you at the beginning of September, for those of you Scorpio that are working, having career, and you just started new job, you just started new work, career, there is something going to be presented to you. You will be faced with a big challenge. Please trust me, it is not going to be as scary scary as it will seem to be scary. It is just going to surprise you a little bit, and you will be like, oh my God, you didn't expect this, you didn't expect that. It is going to be just something that you didn't expect, and it's going to be relevant to what you do in life. But it's going to be very important to actually do that, to try new things, to start new things, try as many new things as you can, because this is going to be absolutely crazy later on. I cannot stress this in life. I cannot stress this enough, guys. I honestly can't stress this enough, how important this year it has been, it will be, and especially for you guys, and especially September 2016, it's going to be very, very important. So it's important to just basically to be very positive about new changes, to be very positive and very open-minded about new changes and new ideas in life, because this is what September 2016 is going to be, all about new things, all about changes. Just do them, go with the flow, go with the flow. This is so important. Plant the seed now, and it's going to grow really, really big and strong later on. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Okay. Also, I was going to say that there is an older man with a light-haired older man. So it could be like maybe like a light brown hair, it could be blonde hair, or it could be like a beautiful gray hair. It depends. However it is, this man is going to be light, and this man is going to have a light hair, and this man is going to have an important role in your life. This is going to be also happening from in between the beginning of September to the mid-September. That particular man is going to give you an amazing life-changing advice. How can I help you to recognize who this man is? Well, this man is amazing. This man is like a fatherly person. He's a family orientated. He's extremely successful, and he has got a very much posture, very powerful posture. He looks very powerful, and his energy is very powerful. This man could be anybody. This man could be absolutely anybody, any person in your life. Just watch for the advice that this man is going to give you, because the advice that you're going to get from this man is going to be life-changing. As I said, from the beginning of September to the mid-September, this is when the advice should come towards you. This is when you should listen for the advice, talk to as many people as you can, and try to recognize who this amazing man is going to be, because this advice is going to be absolutely life-changing. Okay. And also, what I was going to say, that lots of you are going to finally start finding yourself. There are lots of Scorpios that lots of you guys were really uncertain what you want to do in life. You were doing certain things when it comes to your business, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your finances, especially when it comes to your business, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career. Lots of you weren't really feeling it. Lots of you started doing something and you weren't too sure. Or lots of you started doing something and it just didn't feel right. Or you just did this for a short amount of time, then you did it for another short amount of time, then maybe lots of you started something in particular and then that didn't work out. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. It's all meant to happen. It all happens for a reason. Don't think you're a failure. Don't think like you can't find a job or anything like that. Don't think negative about things like that, because it's going to be absolutely fine. Everything happens for a reason. These things do happen for a reason, and the reason why is because September 2016, the mid part of September, for those of you that just started new things, for those of you that already started new things like recently, there are lots of you started new career things like recently. Now, for those of you, the mid-September is going to make complete sense, because you're going to get a whole picture. You're going to get a clear picture about your life, what exactly you want to do in life. So when I said to you about that particular uncertainty about the jobs, about the businesses, about career, lots of you felt really uncertain. Now the mid-September 2016, there is something very incredible going to happen to you. So if you're already in a career, in a really strong career, and you felt like a little bit like or maybe I want to move away from that career or anything like that. There is something very interesting going to happen, the whole new stage, the whole new step in your career. Something very, very interesting. It's going to start happening to you, and it's all going to start making sense like there is no tomorrow. And for those of you that were uncertain of what to do, and also for those of you that are college, university, before going to college, university or whatever, you're uncertain what to do, you were uncertain what to do, or when it comes to life, work, career, mid-September, there is something very, very incredible going to happen to you. There is some career going to manifest itself, like, and it's just going to start making sense to you, and you did not think about that particular thing, that particular career before at all. You felt a bit nervous about it. You would feel very anxious about it normally, and you would feel like very anxious about a completely new things or completely new career in your life. You would feel very uncertain about things that you haven't done before. Now all this is about to shift. All this negative energy is about to shift, and that particular negative energy that is about to shift is going to bring another whole lot of positive energy, which is going to direct your mind, which is going to direct you towards the right thing, the right business, the right career in your life. I'm not talking about any business, I'm not talking about any career, I'm talking about something that is going to be very, very successful, and something that is going to be really worthwhile, and something that is going to last for a really, really long time. Okay, so this could be absolutely anything. So if you are working for yourself, or if you want to start some kind of business for yourself, the mid-September is also going to be absolutely the right time to do it. It is going to be absolutely crazy. Or if you are looking for a job, the mid-September is going to be the time when you are going to get that incredible job. However, it is going to be absolutely right time for you, my lovely Scorpios. It is going to be very positive time, very important time, and it is going to be the time of changes, time of realizations, and the time of redirections, time when finally you are going to be redirected towards the right direction in life that is going to be very, very successful later on. So I'm talking about something So if you do want to start your own business, there's something incredible going to come out of it. If you do get a job at around that particular time, mid-September, it is going to be something very, very important. It is going to be something very important, and it is going to be something very, very life-changing. I'm telling you, this is going to be absolutely amazing. Health-wise, it is going to be health-wise, it is going to be also very, very positive time. It is going to be the time when you're going to start feeling very, very energized, much more energized than before. And I think the September, it's going to be the month, the whole month actually, when you're just going to start feeling yourself, you're going to feel like completely wide awake, and you will get all your strength and all your energy back. You're not going to feel negative, you're not going to feel tired or anything like that, because when we feel negative, then it's also draining our own energy, and then when our own energy is drained, we feel very tired. It's going to be none of that in September. September is going to be very, very important, very good month in general, indeed. Okay, and also what I was going to say, that for Scorpios, for those of you guys that are single, okay, for those of you guys that are single, there is somebody very, very special going to manifest in your life as well. I mean, we've got lots of love in September 2016. These energies are just going to be absolutely incredible, I'm telling you. Now, when I said that somebody very special going to manifest in your life, especially if you're looking for work, especially if you're looking for somebody, or if you are available, if you are single, there is somebody very, very important going to manifest in your life. Somebody very businessman, or some businesswoman or business person in general, somebody very educated, somebody very smart, and somebody very, very interesting. Somebody who is going to come from a very, very important family, and somebody who is having a very, very important job, and somebody who is extremely business orientated. That particular person is going to manifest in your life through your work. Whatever you do, this person is going to manifest in your life through your work, and you're gonna absolutely fall in love with this particular person, and this particular person is going to fall in love with you, and this is going to be something very, very special indeed. On another hand, I was going to say that lots of you who have been in relationship, lots of you, my lovely Scorpios, who have been in an unhappy relationship, this is going to be the time that the end of September is also going to be the time when you're going to realize that certain things are going to come to an end. This is going to be the time when you're going to realize that maybe it's time to move on. It is not a bad thing. I keep on saying, I know I say, oh, it's time to move on. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes that's probably the best thing to do. If two people are not happy together anymore, then two people are just dragging each other down lower and lower and lower. The energies are really low, and the people are just making each other very, very unhappy about their life in general. So that's why I'm saying that this is not a bad thing at all. And what I was going to say is that it's just that the certain things are maybe going to come to an end. And I'm saying this, I'm not saying to those of you guys that are really happy in a happy relationships. I'm just saying for those of you Scorpios that have been in an unhappy relationship, the end of September, it is going to be the time when you're going to feel really strongly that it's time to move on. It's time to start doing new things. It's time to maybe concentrate on work and different things in life, and you know, maybe just it's going to be the time to move on. And the karma with that, because karma with that particular person is simply coming to an end, basically. So this is also what I was going to say. And health-wise, it's a very good thing that I don't see the problems in September health-wise. However, the very good thing, the very good news that I want to say to you about health-wise is just that those of you that were suffering from any kind of health issues and any kind of health problems, this could be anything from tiredness to absolutely anything, any kind of health headaches, anything, any kind of long health problems that you had. The very good news is that September is the time when you're finally going to start feeling much better about yourself, and finally you're going to start feeling like your health is actually improving. I'm not saying it's all going to be gone completely, but you will be able to feel that much better, and to feel that your health is actually improving. So all in all, it's a very, very good month in September 2016. I'm so excited for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.